I'm here with Denis Lambell, Vice President of Geospatial Intelligence Solutions. Dennis, thank you for joining me.
My pleasure.
Now, it seems to me that the pace of development has really picked up, or is that my imagination?
No, that's exactly true. We see that in all of our programs where in the past it might take 3 to 5 years to go from a need to a deployed requirement. Now we're seeing 6 to 12 months. And we're seeing faster turns, we're seeing more willingness to grab off-the-shelf technology and bring it to bear on a problem set and match it to the problem and deploy it. So yes, very much rate of change.
No, I imagine that one of the reasons for that is that the client has to work faster. They can't spend a lot of time waiting for development.
We call those programs of record. You start with the requirements, think about it a very long time, finally deploy something about the time things would be different, you'd like to have brought in new technology. Because that's been upside down, there's more of a willingness to start with a technology and decide what problems it could solve and take that into theater, take that into the users and see how it works.
So how much faster are we actually getting?
Well, we talked about 3 to 5. I think we're now talking about 6 to 12 months.
So I guess that means the client actually has to work faster as well.
Yeah, it does. And the interaction with the clients are much more high-paced now. I think I see our users more involved with us, more directly concerned about what they're getting and whether it's working. I mentioned before the interview that some of them are actually trying to use what we're delivering them, and that's working out well because they know what's working and what's not working for them.
Now, what does that mean for you as a developer? Does it mean you're kind of building product in order to buy rather than wait for a client suggestion in order to build it?
Exactly. There's a lot more of that, a lot more risk-taking on both sides. Industry is putting more money in early up front. Customers are being willing to support that, work with us to see what works. Build a little, test a little, deploy a little, more of that kind of stuff. And so when I say 6 to 12 months, that doesn't mean we build the same product we used to build in 3 to 5 years. It means pieces are going out sooner, so they're more relevant, they're more timely, and then we get there in the end faster.
Now, tell us about the conference. Why do you come to GeoInt every year?
This is, for us, the highlight of the year, our major exhibit, because this is our area of expertise. So we come every year looking to see what others are doing because we're an integrator.
Ah, you're spying.
We're spying in a most positive sort of way because if it works out well for us, it probably works out well for who we're spying on because we're technology integrators, that's what we do, but we're also bringing in our own wares for other people to see. And so a lot of what happens at GeoInt is industry to industry, and that works well for all parties.
Do you also use it as benchmarks? It seems like every year somebody tries to make that deadline to show something new.
Yeah, of course. You don't want to disappoint your fans, your customers, and your industry partners. You want to show them something new. You don't want to have them come and say, I was here last year, it's about the same. So we're always looking for ways to step it up a notch.
Dennis, we'll be stopping by the booth later on, but can you give me a sneak peek as to what you're unveiling this year?
Sure. A new product. So that doesn't happen every year. It is this year. It's called XPL. There's a demo in the booth that's pretty exciting. It's data discovery, data management, data sharing, that kind of tool. We've already got good user feedback on it. They're helping us design it. And this is its first real debut to the general public, to the customer base. So,
on a more serious note, I suppose that with 2 wars in theater, that's kind of a motivating factor for the buyer as well, right?
Yeah, it does. We're seeing a lot of changes there as well. Seeing a customer that's much more willing to get involved with his own user customer, put stuff in theater, try it out, fix what doesn't work, give the users a chance to engage, say what's working for them, what's not. A lot of times things get used differently when you put them out there than you thought. It's a chance to go work all that out and get what they really need into theater. See our customer more than willing to engage with us this way, to take some risks, to make urgency more important than perfection. So it's working really well for us.
Great. Dennis, thank you so much for your time.
It's been a pleasure.
Denis Lambell, Vice President, Geospatial Intelligence Solutions.